Am I the bad guy for telling my husband? This is the worst Mother's Day I've had, so obviously today is Mother's Day. Well, I, 24, woke up this morning to my husband 23 not at home. In the past he will do this and come back home with a gift, whether it be Valentine's, birthday, Mother's Day. But when I texted him and asked where he was, he told me he was out buying himself a new pair of shoes. I said okay. He comes home, invites all of his friends over and they all ride dirt bikes, hang out, and I do not see my husband all day long. I got my toddler and went outside to try and spend time with him. My toddler runs up to him while he's talking, and he turns around and snaps at me and tells me that I need to watch her. This upset me, so we just went back inside. I went back out again later to ask if he had eaten the rest of the grapes, and when I said, hey babe, he turned around and snapped at me again and said, what? In a very irritated tone. I just said never mind and went back inside again. The third time really just sent me over the edge when I walked out and asked if he could help me with something. I have placenta previa and can't lift anything over 20 lbs. And he says, I guess just let me drop everything I'm doing and help you, and slams his stuff down on the tailgate of his truck. I said never mind and went back inside and never went back out again. About an hour later he comes inside to grab a drink. He sees I've been crying, I'm highly sensitive and 6 months pregnant taking care of a wild four-yaw, and asks in a very irritated tone, what's wrong with you now? I try my best to tell him while uncontrollably sobbing that I've had the worst Mother's Day, and before I can even get it out of my mouth, he calls me childish for crying like a baby, and tells me that I'm being an asshole just trying to make him feel like a... He then tells me that Mother's Day is for celebrating your mother, not your wife, and that I don't deserve to be rewarded. I've laid in bed and cried.